Alright, welcome back. Hope you're all having a fabulous day here today. I really want to talk about this because guess what? The collaboration is basically going to be shown to us 2 days from today. And then 3 days from today, we're going to have the update. We are our hands-on with the GP update and see what they're actually cooking. Again, I'm going to say this now. With the IPO, what we're getting, Overlord being the entire thing, I'm telling you that they really can't mess this up. Like, a lot of players are really looking forward to this, and I am hoping that it's better than a usual collaboration for the aspect that people really like this IP so much that butchering it kind of sucks, right? And the way they're hyping it up, they've never done this before per se. I want to show it to you so I can get a lot of points out the way, and I also want to talk about the things that I really hope this collaboration does this time, which they probably won't. I think that they're done with that entire aspect of it. But again, we can talk about it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop into it and let's break it down. So first off, let's begin with like the simple point of the century. A new collaboration sort of looks like this. I made the what to expect video. I told you what you can expect from a collaboration. Basically, whatever freebies they choose to offer, one event, 4 relics, 4 characters, and whatever small little side content they drop, right? Again, for Jobless, it was that stupid chess thing where it's like, you know, running down the path with the characters and making it to the end. It's like basically checkers in a way. I don't know. It's tile-based garbage in my opinion, right? It was no story in it. There was nothing of value in that entire story. Like the Escanor one that we had prior to that for the Escanor Festival, that was much better because it was like an actual storyline happening. There was no storyline in that last one. Over here, there was no storyline. There were no storyline aspects of anything. It was just a Labyrinth, which I think because Labyrinth is kicking up, probably this collaboration will literally only have Labyrinth, a boss battle, and that's it, right? You have to realize from back in the day, it's like a massive change from what collaborations used to be. And remember, this is like also regarded a lower collaboration because the story wasn't the best. But you realize that back then they did a lot more for them. Again, 4 different characters. We're going to get that too. Each character was kind of very good in their own way. We're going to see what happens this time with Overlord. Hoping, like, you can't butcher them. Come on, man. You can't. They give away a bunch of freebies. Again, we always have the bingo events. We had a new Tower Trial season for this one. We had the event title added in. We have all this stuff. Check-in events, special missions, World Quest, which are the best. The deathmatch on top of that. Special bingo, King Exchange event, all this stuff over here. So again, they literally replaced the storyline and just threw in some garbage boss every single time. That's all they ever do. Like, if you were to look at it, they gave you Tower Trials Season 5 with this content. I also opened up the Stranger Things one, which this is Stranger Things, right? And again, whatever it is we hate on Stranger Things, they at least got a World Quest in there. We didn't get a World Quest for any of the collab beyond this, right? The last collaboration ever to have a World Quest was technically for JP Stranger Things, and for us Global, because again, they swapped the release order, ours was ReZero, right? So again, keep that in mind. But check-in event, special mission, special card, Hawk Treasure event, chapter clear reward, social media sharing event, buff event over here, World Quest, upside down exploration event, and then over here, oh yeah, they had 3 big events. Remember the upside down exploration event? There was that, and then there was the Mind Flayer event, and then there was the World Quest event. They had 3 events, by the way. 3 events. And nowadays we don't have a World Quest. They swapped that out for some other garbage event. So guess if you consider it's an event, and then we just get a deathmatch. That's it. So, back in the good old days, But the reason that I'm making this video is I want to share it with you. I made a video yesterday where I showed you the teaser. Remember that? And I told you this is the first time ever they published the teaser to the White Heat channel. They don't do that. They never do that, all right? Because it's always first off a GIF. It's never really a video. And if it is a video, it's never been published to the YouTube channel. They published it for a collaboration to the YouTube channel. We're just going to go back. I want to show it to you so you believe me, all right? AOT launched here. There was no trailer, no teaser prior to it. It was just straight into the actual launch of AOT and then the AOT promotional trailer. Simple. KOF. Ready for that one? KOF is like right after. KOF invitation shows the characters. This was the trailer that was given on stream, and then the promotional trailer. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let's keep going. Again, if you were to look at it, again, now you have Escanor here. Escanor, I don't know if he had teasers. I don't think he did, actually. I have no idea. Let's see a character who had teasers. Again, Merlin, did she have teasers? I don't remember. I was covering the game at this time, but it's been so long. Here we go. ReZero. They did not have teasers prior to ReZero. Over here for Stranger Things. They didn't have teasers. It went straight into the trailer, then the promotional trailer. Remember the OGs back in the day? Damn, I missed them. Remember that? Let's see. Let's get into like the area where I know teasers were for. Over here, this is KOF rerun. No teasers again, as you can see. Published to the YouTube channel. Again, I was here. I remember covering content on this part, so I know for certain. No teasers over here. Let's see. Anything else? Like even regular things. You had only for a festival. Remember Melly? You had a teaser, which was this. The attribute being lit up. Okay, we understand that over here for Deanne's festival, only festival level things got these teasers to publish to the YouTube channel, right? And they're gonna publish day 2 and day 1 also. Slime Rerun didn't get it, as you can clearly see. If we were to go on from there, Esterosa didn't get it either. Wow, did he? I don't think that he got it. Let's see. No, he didn't get it. Wow. So Esterosa didn't get it either. But you can kind of see what I'm trying to get at, the point I'm trying to make. They publish it to the YouTube channel. They never do this type of thing. They are considering this some very hype stuff here. So I'm curious if they actually do deliver on the aspect of hype. Remember, this year, collaborations were looked at very poorly. Whatever it is, I know Jobless exists, but people look at that collaboration as if it was a flop, because in a way, it kind of wasn't the best, right? If we were to look at the characters again, yes, character-wise, I still think that they're not the worst, right? But I think that for what Overlord is and the characters that people are really expecting from them, I do think that they can absolutely fumble here. Like, they can absolutely fumble. Rudis, a gimmicky character, but still he wasn't that bad in my opinion. He's still a very PvE oriented character. Eris, a very stupid passive for the reason that she has to work basically with Rudis, like literally that was a requirement, which I hope that these characters aren't teammate reliant, right? Look at it. Jobless, this character was reliant on Rudis. Naofumi, right? Or rather Ratalia, she was basically only there for Naofumi, right? Naofumi's sword. So again, I hope that is not gimmick based, where it's like, oh, if you want to use Ainz, you have to use Albedo, because there's a reason for that. Albedo is reliant on Ainz, or Ainz is reliant on Albedo. Again, I'm hoping they don't butcher an aspect of something stupid like that. Again, there's like a few things we just don't want to see. I personally don't want to see like they run the same gimmick they've been doing all year, where it's one character applies a debuff and that same character has to attack again to make damage work. Otherwise, the character's not doing damage. I hate that gimmick more than anything. It's similar to Bond, right? You apply the debuff yourself with Bond, with using one card, and then use Bond's second card to attack. And let's say they had Tarm Link for whatever reason, right? Oh no, my character disabled if I don't kill. Okay, not a fan of that gimmick. There's a few things that I just don't want to see. Again, I also don't want to see just restricted passives. Like, I get it. You made the character in PvP. We don't need that. Stop restricting characters. It's so stupid every time we get a restricted character like that, which we kind of don't want. Again, on the kit for PvE-oriented stuff, I think that they're going to absolutely cook. I understand why they do it, so I'm not going to complain about the PvE character, but I don't want to see in PvP it's a stupid passive, and just it kind of ruins the entire use case of the character. And then for Jobless, who was the last one? Was it Roxy? Roxy was the last character. She wasn't bad. Players definitely hated on her way too early, and she was actually very solid afterwards. Again, there is each benefits and pros and cons to each character and each collaboration, but I am curious on how they handle this one. I still think that whatever Naofumi was, he was a very strong unit until today. He was kind of pretty good. For whatever Chaos Battle was, he absolutely soloed for me. He absolutely destroyed everything. And we won the first week entirely. We ranked so high in the first week with Naofumi on both my accounts, being mine and Jazzy's was helping him with it. We did so good with it. And prior to that, or rather after that, we got butchered, but for the most part, absolutely a great character. Philo, look at that, a character still till today that's like lasted in a way, right? If you look at Rimuru and whatever it is with that collaboration, Rimuru did great until today. Let's not talk about KOF. We're never going to talk about KOF. Literally, let's not. I don't want to talk about that. You had Remember Terry, again, he's definitely much farther away. And then Iori, I don't even know what to say there. What was the other collaborations that I think that I'm missing? There was Shuna. Remember, she also dropped. Iffy character, but again, they could cook here, they could fail here. There's many things they could do. The last two new collaborations did have some like hard hitters. Whatever it is, Philo lasted. Eris and Rudis sort of lasted in PvE oriented content. Gizlane kind of fell off because of how many unknowns they released afterwards, to where you didn't really need her. There's better unknowns to use. Tyr exists, Hell exists, and other solid unknown characters, right? So we'll see what happens. Echidna, look at that till today. Reinhardt fell off, so they can make this work, make the units actually good. They can release to you an actually good update, like they used to do back in the day, but will they? Will they actually do that? We'll have to find out, but I've never seen them tweet, or rather put the teaser on the channel, on the YouTube channel, so maybe they mean for this to be that big. So yeah, Overlord is something that players have requested forever, so can you fumble it? It's NETMARBLE, they could do anything.